Lynchy, a fairly routine win on Saturday night down in North there. Overall, you happy with that?
Yeah. I think we played pretty well in the first period. We got off to a great start. We won the first period 4-0. Had a decent second period, and then by then, the game was over. The third period wasn't fantastic, but I like the way we started. I like the way we played for 40 minutes, and like I say, we got the job done early, and it gave us a chance to. I wouldn't say relax. I think relax is the wrong word, but it gave us a chance to try two or three different things in the third period. Yeah.
And we're heavily outshot them on the night as well. And it's maybe been a place that it's maybe been a wee bit sticky for us in the past. But it was good to get off that good start. It made a big difference.
Yeah, it's probably a place where we've notoriously got off to a slow start, and we've had to dig a little deeper than we should. But Saturday night was the exact opposite. Off to a great start. I think we scored within 7 or 8 seconds. And like I say, we're 4-0 up at the end of the first period, which is what we wanted. Like I say, we took our foot off the gas a little bit as the game went on, but that's kind of to be expected sometimes when the game's going the way it's going. But no, like I say, generally reasonably happy, a lot happier in the last couple of games, definitely.
So there was a couple of guys missing for the lineup, various reasons, but it was a good chance for guys like Tymo, Cammy Gallagher, Reese, and to get valuable ice time. And obviously Tymo popped up with a goal as well.
Yeah, Joe, obviously Ben's been missing for a few weeks now. Joe was missing, playing with Solway. Chris Phillips was in a road accident on his way down to Murrayfield to catch the bus. We're missing 2 or 3 guys. It gives other people an open door and an opportunity to seize. And Timo got some good ice time, as did Cammy and Reese. Timo scored a very good goal. Cammy and Reese got some good ice time. Unfortunately, Cammy got hurt towards the end of the second period and didn't play the third. But it's great to get these guys on ice at every opportunity. These guys have been very patient over the last sort of couple of years with opportunities, and we've not managed to give them the ice time that they probably want or need. But no, Saturday was good to get those 3 guys on the ice.
And you have mentioned in the past as well, Lynch, that's why we run with a big squad, isn't it? For when times that, maybe we are 3, 4, 5 guys short, that we've got these guys that can step in and are ready to play.
Of course, yeah. If you run with 15, 16, 17 guys and you're missing 3 or 4 for games for whatever reason, you end up rolling into a rink with maybe 12 skaters, which nobody wants. We had to do that once in Blackburn last year, and we won the game in Blackburn, but it doesn't look good when you're rolling into a rink with 12 players. So we still managed to turn up in North Ayr with I think 19 skaters or 18 skaters at least on Saturday night, and like I say, those guys got some good ice time.
So all our attention, it turns to this Saturday night up in Aberdeen. It's our biggest game of the season so far. We know it's going to be a tough game, but it is a venue that we have had some success before.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, and we've nothing to worry about in that respect. We're going to play a good team. We're going to play the current league champions. We're going to a rink that's going to be sold out. But absolutely nothing to fear. They've lost a couple of players from last season. We've strengthened in a couple of areas from last season as well. It's got the makings of a great game, definitely. And you've got to relish playing in situations like that. These next 4 games for us are really going to see. They're really going to be character builders, and they're really going to see who's up for the fight over the course of the season.
And you just mentioned there, well, it is actually going to be a sellout. I see Aberdeen put a post out today. It will be a sellout. And see, as a player, and even looking back when you played Lynchy as well, how good was that, going into a building knowing, it's a packed rink, and obviously the majority of the fans are against you, but does that, give you that extra bit as a player to go and perform?
I certainly used to love it. There's nothing better than when you hear you're going into a ring that's going to be a sellout, and it's going to be noisy, and there's going to be a good atmosphere. I certainly don't think my players have shown any signs of having any nerves going into Aberdeen before. Every game we've had up there has been very close, and like you say, we've had success there already. But no, these are the games you want to play in. You don't want to roll into a rink where there's 50 people watching it and the building's dead and you're up 7 goals at the end of the second period and things like that. These are the games that potential title deciders still in October. These are the games that you really have to want to play, and otherwise, why the hell are you playing the game at all?
So what do we need to do on Saturday to be successful?
Pretty much score one more goal than them, Steve, to be honest with you.
Simple, eh? Simple, isn't it?
No, we have to be zoned in. We have to be dialed in. We have to play with a level of commitment and a level of energy and a level of enthusiasm, certainly, to play in these games. They're still, like I said, I touched on earlier, they've lost a couple of players, but they're still a talented team. And I know they're a hard-working team as well. So we absolutely have to match the work ethic. We have to block out the noise of the fans in the rink, which is not too difficult to do. And we just have to come and give the best version of ourselves. And if we do that, I think we'll be fine.
And as expected, obviously, the Rockets have started really well. Aberdeen have started well. These next 4 games are huge for us as a club. And, as a player, obviously, they'll be looking forward to it. But for the fans as well, it's got to be an exciting time.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to win a league, you have to beat these teams. And we've fallen just a little bit short in the last couple of seasons. And when we first got together for pre-season training at the start of the season there at Murrayfield, the one thing we kind of really spoke to the guys about was that extra little 5%. A little extra 5% effort, a little extra 5% commitment, a little extra 5% of using your head when you're out on the ice as well. It's fine margins. We know they're fine margins because we came so close for 2 years in a row. In year one we lost the league to Aberdeen on the last game of the season, and I think last season we lost it by, I think it was 2 points.
I can't remember. Maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember.
It certainly wasn't much more than that. So you're talking about fine margins, and it's just that little extra 5% that the guys have to deliver to be able to get over the line.
So we're edging closer to our next home game. It seems a long time ago since we played here at Murrayfield, but it's got the makings of a great night for many reasons. Obviously, the Martin Singles shirt retirement, but also the first time we ever got to play against Dundee Rockets. So that's a great thing as well, and we'll be hoping for a bumper crowd.
Yeah, the fixtures have been strange this year, haven't they, so far? We have gone a long time without a home game, but that'll change next weekend. We welcome a new team to the league, and it's always nice to see new teams come to Murrayfield, and we know that this team are going to be challenging for the title, and we know they're going to be up there come the end of the season. And it's another one of those games that we know we're have to going to be at our best and give the best version of ourselves. And yeah, there's a special little thing happening as well that night where an absolute legend of Edinburgh Capitals is having a night dedicated to him, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're looking for a great crowd of current Caps fans. We're hoping that we're going to see some Caps fans of old coming out to honour Martin and see what the new Edinburgh Capitals are all about.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Lynchy, all the best for Saturday, and as always, we'll speak again next week.
Okay, Steve. Thank you.
Cheers.
Timo, it's the first time you're chatting on the Caps TV, and it comes at a time when you grabbed your first goal of the season on Saturday down in North there. You must be happy with that.
Of course, I think most players look into the game as well as getting a win. Get a wee goal or assist for yourself. It's what every player wants.
And what about the goal? Can you remember much about it? Because I think it was. Did you not think you had scored?
No, I don't think it went in. It went off both posts and came out, and I still went in, tried to get the rebound, but I saw the ref gave it, so I was quite relieved.
Quite happy with that. You seem to like it down in North there, if I remember right. You scored 2 down there last season as well.
It is. It's just a rink I just seem to play well at. Even throughout juniors, I'd seem to score there a lot as well. So
happy with that.
Happy.
So it was a 7-1 win. How do you think the team played as a whole?
I think there was some really nice hockey that we played. There's a lot of systems that we had tried in training, and face-off plays and whatnot we had implemented quite well in the game. But with having quite a large lead, we did get a bit complacent at times as well. And, defensively we're sometimes a bit sloppy, but it's something we can definitely improve on.
So we've got a huge period of games coming up over the next 4 weeks. First up, we're at Aberdeen on Saturday. It's a tough place to go, but it'll be a place that, the boys will be feeling confident, won't it?
Absolutely. I think as we've seen through the past couple of seasons, it's a game which can kind of make or break our season. Of course, I'll say Aberdeen and probably Dundee as well are going to be our main competition for the league this season, so it's definitely a must-win game.
So we return to Murrayfield the following week. It seems that long ago since we had a home game, and we faced the Dundee Rockets, a new team in the league this year, but obviously very familiar players that we know for the Tigers and the Comets. But again, that is going to be a very tough game, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely will be. Of course, we've not played them before as the team as the Rockets, so not exactly too sure what to expect. I know we've played against their players a few times, but we'll of course go out, do the usual, and hopefully get the win.
Hopefully.
Yep.
So, Tymo, this is your second year with the Caps. You came over for Kirkcaldy a couple of years ago there. How much do you enjoyed your time here?
I've honestly been real pleased with it. The boys, like the whole changing room is like, no one really feels excluded and whatnot. The boys have been really welcoming. It's just a great laugh with them. Honestly.
It is a great changing room. There's a few characters in there, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Who's the main characters, would you say?
There's definitely a few, but I'd say Borwick. He's just always so energetic, and you can see it on the ice as well. He's just always chirping the opponent, and just,
he seems to love it, doesn't he?
He does.
That's brilliant. Well, listen, Tymo, thanks for chatting tonight, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Yep. No bother.